If you're anything like me, you use Christmas as an excuse to get people to buy Jojo merch for you. And here is some merch I recommend you put on your Christmas list so other people have to bear the financial burden of buying it. But a more honest name for this list would be Top 10 Most Expensive Jojo Merch. Number 10, before watching this video, I just want you to know I started complaining a lot more than I anticipated. I was trying to make this a cool factual top 10, but it turned into an opinion piece as I started complaining about the merch. At $690 USD, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure men's gray suit 3-piece US Yoshikage Kira model. So I think it's important to start this list off badly because this is not the most expensive JoJo merch out there. You will see there's much more expensive. However, I personally have beef with a lot of anime clothes like, Demon Slayer shirts, JoJo shirts. I think they are typically the most ugly thing ever. It's like they put as minimal effort as possible into the shirt, then jack up the price as much as they can because they know that the fans are going to buy it. However, I think this suit looks very good. I know nothing about suits. I wore a suit one time in my life. It was for a wedding. I did not get married. I was just there. You've got the pants, you wear pants with the suit. You got the vest. Vest looks like a vest, looks cool to me. My favorite part is the inside of the suit. Does that have a technical term? I don't know. I'm just here to say it looks cool. It's got the Killer Queen pattern on the inside. That's pretty awesome. I'm looking at the pictures. I can't tell, but it better come with that Kira tie because that is iconic. Number 9, Super Action Statue Johnny Joestar 2nd Slow Dancer figure set. I may not know anything about suits, but let me tell you, I know a thing or two about these JoJo figures. Whenever you see a Part 7 figure and you see a horse with it, you get your wallet ready because it's probably gonna reach 4 digits. Luckily, this one's only $949. That's pretty expensive. Let's be real, that's pretty expensive. But that's not an outrageous price for this figure because those horses, there's a bit of a horse tax on those Part 7 figures. They are ridiculous. Super Action statues are already expensive, and then you add the horse, and Johnny is also expensive, so it's like the triple whammy of just very expensive. Number 8, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind Path Ahead Giorno. It is $1,000, or should I say $999.98. So as you can see, this is a playing card. That's about all I have to say about this. Personally, I could never justify buying this. $1,000, $1,000, 1,000 smackaroos, ain't no way. But it made it onto this list because it is very expensive. Number 7, Real Action Heroes Part 6 Jotaro figure for $1,212.45. Personally, I think this looks like a Super Action statue, except it has real clothes. I guess that's what the real part in Real Action Hero means, real fabric. Am I right? Am I right, fellas? But yeah, it's pretty expensive, and if it was up to me, I'd prefer just the Super Action statue. It's hard to justify such an exorbitant amount of money for a figure when you could get a very similar thing for way less money. But I do think it looks pretty cool. But that's about all I can say about it. For this price, it does not look that cool. Number 6, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Art Reproduction Original Picture. So as we can see here, it is Jolene squeezing her boobs together. I think that would be a much better title for this. At $1,399.99, I could print this out. I don't know if I'd want to pay that much money for a picture of Jolene squeezing her boobs on my wall. I don't mean the boobs are on my wall. I mean the picture's on my wall, and on the picture she's squeezing her boobs. And it's a reproduction. That's a lot for a reproduction. If this was like the one that Araki drew, I could understand paying over $1,000 for that. This is pretty much just a picture at that point. Literally print this out from your printer. Done. Bada bing, bada boom. You saved over $1,000. Number 5, Super Action Statue Killer Queen Blue Clear version. Now this is pretty cool. I actually have never seen anything like this, and I own a non-clear version, and I did not pay $1,980 for mine. Mine is simply opaque, and it was less than $100. So paying more than 20 times the price just to see through it and for it to be blue, that ain't happening. Plus, when you have this jello look to it, it's kind of hard to tell what you're looking at. When the look of something is so important and then you just make it see-through, I don't know, it kind of looks bad. When I see see-through plastic, I think of like early 2000s toys. They were always made of clear plastic for some reason, and they're always really crappy. That's what this reminds me of, even though it has like a crazy high price. If it was up to me and I had a choice to say which one do I like more, the one I already own or the blue one, naturally I'm gonna say the one I already own because I can't afford it and I was able to buy it. But looks alone, I keep looking at the picture of it, and I think it's White Snake for some reason, even though it's not White Snake. And it keeps confusing me. So nearly $2,000 just to see like the inner mechanisms of the figure, which not very much. It's just hinges and plastic. I don't know. It's not that amazing. Number 4 is the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Seiko 5 Sports Watch Diavolo. It's $1,999.98. Personally, I think it looks cool. I own like 4 watches and they are all less than $200. They make these for all the part, or a lot. The main characters of part 5 they make these watches for. I think they look cool, except the Abakia one kind of looks like the Avengers. I just chose this one on the list because I didn't want to put every single watch. I didn't want to say all watches at once because it'd be like $7,000. It's hard to say all of that is one item on the list when it's a whole collection. But I do think it looks cool. You got to be a hardcore JoJo fan to justify paying this much for a watch. And you also have to be a big watch fan. I don't know if I have a favorite. They're all kind of very colorful, and I don't like colorful watches. I feel like I have to coordinate the whole outfit around them, and look at me. Do I look like I'm good at coordinating outfits? I'm wearing a Santa hat for a YouTube video. No, I ain't good at coordinating outfits, but I do like the watch. If I was rich, I'd definitely buy all of them. But I am not rich. I'm just a boy. Number 3, Super Action Statue The World Yellow Clear Figure. $3,880. It's a lot like the Killer Queen. I mean, it's yellow, it's the world. I don't own a world figure. I have a little keychain. It does not compare. But pretty much everything I said about the Killer Queen one applies to the Killer Queen one applies to this. It looks very banana-y, and you can see the hinges. I'm looking at the picture right now, that's why I keep looking. You can see like the post in the leg. In a way, it looks cheaper because you can like see through it. It doesn't look as finished as the normal world. I'm realizing I'm just complaining about everything in this video. But it's still top 10 most expensive. Top 10 most expensive with me bitching. Number 2, I do not know how to pronounce this. Bulgari Iraqi JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Long Wallet. So this looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's a wallet with Killer Queen on it, or a lot of, little tiny Killer Queens. However, it is $4,928. You have to be so rich and love JoJo so much to spend that much on the JoJo wallet. I don't want to be a hater, but this looks like something you'd see at Hot Topic for like 25 bucks. It'd be hard to spend almost $5 grand on it. But once again, I do like how it looks, but I don't need a long wallet. This looks like a more womanly style wallet. You know how fashion is. It's crazy expensive. It's not crazy good looking. It does look, it looks cool, I think. But like I said, it looks like something you just see at Hot Topic. Number 1 most expensive JoJo merch. Bulgari, once again, still don't know how to pronounce it this time. 2017 limited edition tote bag for $5,999.90. Once again, it's a women's, let's be real, mostly women carry bags. Fashion accessory with Killer Queen on it. A little bit ironic because we know Killer Queen kills women. But I do think this looks cool, just like the last one. But oh my god, that price is ridiculous for just a bag. Maybe I'm too practical for fashion. Maybe that's why I don't get it. It does look cool. Will my girlfriend get one for me for Christmas? I cannot afford that much money for a bag. If you are watching this, I would buy it for you if I had the money, but I don't. I do think it looks really cool with all the Killer Queens on the front. It'd go good with that long wallet. However, that's a lot of money to spend on a bag and a wallet. You could buy a car for that much. But just based on looks, I do like it. Thinking about it's got me feeling like a fake fan, how much I'm criticizing everything. So if you're watching this video after Christmas and you actually got one of these as a gift, let me know who bought it for you, because I would like to talk to them so I could get some more items from this list for Christmas. If you enjoyed me complaining, which was not the goal of this video, but it's what ended up happening, please subscribe because I complain a lot.